StreamYard thing. I was trying to use it, and it didn't work as well as I would have liked to. So I think I'm just going to forego that and just stay for another few minutes, and hopefully, if people are able to switch over from that earlier live stream, because that earlier live stream, again, I had technical issues and it went really south very, very quickly. So I apologize. I truly apologize for that. I really do. In any event, I don't know if anyone is able to uh, catch this here, but again, my deep apologies. Now I'm joining from my iPhone, and it's now I'm not this way. I'm this way. In terms of the layout of the phone. So here we go. Fantastic. So just again, I think for whatever reason, the app that I was using, which is what do you call it? StreamYard. For whatever reason, my computer's okay, but when I try to use StreamYard, then suddenly it becomes so difficult like my Wi-Fi becomes really weak. So I don't know if it's because of that or not. I'm not sure. So I apologize. All the comments and questions that I was going to answer, suddenly I couldn't because I was freezing up and I was going like, that's okay. No, I'm just a joke. I'm okay. I'm not. Yeah. So, so that's the thing there. So, anyways, my deepest apologies once again. I didn't I hope I didn't cause any undue frustration on your end. If I did, I totally didn't mean it, but I hope you can understand. It's just a little thing that happened here. So sorry about that. So yes, the live stream was a bit of a disaster. But that's okay. Now I'm here in this vertical fashion, as you can see. Uh, Let me try to turn on the light here. Oh, I can't even turn on the light. So there we go. Oh, can I not turn on the light? There we go. Yes, I just turned on the light. Very good. I hope that's better. There we go. So issues abound, but let's see if we can return to some of the questions, and we can go from there. So again, this is from the wonders of the iPhone. So Etienne is here. It's nice to see you again. And Finn, I know that I saw your comment just before I phased out there. So I'm glad that you were able to catch this one. So thank you very much. Sorry if I wasn't able to say hello. So Brandon loves the movies again. Thank you very much for covering everything and being. Oh, Mike Eli, yes. So I don't. You're in Las Vegas. So when I move to Los Angeles later in the year, we have to meet. I want to go to Las Vegas, so we have to meet. If that's okay with you, let's see if we can arrange to meet up. That would be really cool. Gerald is here. Thank you so much, Gerald. And it's great to see you as always. And Brandon loves the movie. Says I think that LA will be better because if it won't be an apartment. I feel yes. I think I don't know how. It depends on where we live and what we can find in terms of our means and our budget. But we hope to be we're hoping to find someplace that's not so. Maybe I would love to be in a place with like a house. That's my dream, with a staircase or something. That would be so cool. The profound lightness of being. Hello, it's thank you. Yes, there are some technical issues before profound lightness of being. I apologize. So thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much indeed. Jerison, hello, it's nice to see you. And Christian's Hobby Blog is back again, North Carolina. Oh no, where did I come back? Oh, there we go. And let's see. Yes, thank you so much. I'd love to meet up. That would be so awesome. And Brandon Loves the Movies is in Tennessee. So it's really great. I'd love to visit North Carolina. I'd love to visit Tennessee as well. Again, I'm going there for my work. That's of course the primary goal and the primary objective. But it's my hope that I can take this opportunity to visit as many places as possible in the United States. I don't know, in my lifetime, if I'm going to be, after this time, 2-3 years, if I'm coming back to Japan, I don't know if I'll be moving back to the United States again. So I'm looking at this as probably my last chance, as it were, to live in the States. And so take the take the opportunity as much as I can. So that's the idea. So I'd like to visit all the places that I haven't been able to visit. So I just found out I was watching again the great Second Sight release of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I didn't realize this until I was watching it with the audio commentary track that the house, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, is now a restaurant. I didn't realize that. That's so cool. So I thought, oh gosh, I have to go visit I think it's called Hooper's now. I have to go visit the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, which is now a restaurant. Oh gosh, fantastic. Anyway, let's see. So I unfortunately I can't show I can't show all the comments that I'm answering. So if I miss your comment, I'm just scrolling down as I see it on the list here. So let's see. So if I miss your comment, I apologize. Really, really apologize. But I'll do my best here. So let's see. Oh, SJS Arts again. Thank you. And you ask your preview from the past glitched live stream, and you've come back here. Thank you so much for that, my dear friend. Have you seen Haru by Yoshimitsu Morita? Oh yes, yes. Haru. Uh, um, Fukatsu Eri, or Eri Fukatsu, right? That's the actress who's in that film. Haru, I think from like I want to say like the late 90s or so. Yeah. So I don't own it, but I have seen it. So I don't know if is that available outside of Japan. That's you really are able to watch a lot of these difficult to find films this year. So I'm very impressed. Yeah, Gerald and Brandon are talking about Arrow releases. Yes, I think I just saw the additional announcement about the Bruce Lee sets. That looks amazing. Those look amazing. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Let's see, profound. Excuse me, I apologize. The profound lightness of being asks, "What is your favorite director style or film beside Edward Yang?" Let's see. I would say among my favorite directors, I would say would be Kurosawa. And let's see. I would say also George Romero and John Carpenter. And let's see. Argento. Ozu, Yasujiro Ozu, and let's see, among others. I mean, it's hard to give a complete definitive list on my part. So those would be some names that would definitely be on there. Definitely for sure. Yes, Jerison says this is the first time that I see a vertical live stream in YouTube. Yes, I think this is, I don't know. So YouTube, before I was able, like last year or something, when I was doing the all those like Bond live streams and stuff, it allowed me to do it horizontally, but now for some reason I can only do it vertically. I think, I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm missing some button or something. But oh well, yeah. So and I'm at the comment here. Finn says, "Haha, it's okay, mate. I was remarking how I noticed a King Crimson record in the background in a recent video. I had no idea you had such great music taste. My brother's a big fan of that album. Oh yes. I'm a big fan of King Crimson. So I suppose, yes, I didn't realize. Yeah, I haven't spoken about music that much on this channel. So, but I love King Crimson. Yeah, yeah, really do. But I mean, I don't have this huge collection of it. It just whatever it is I'm able to get. And I don't have that big of a vinyl collection, and I'll just a few records here and there. So But I'm a big fan. Yeah, definitely. Jerison continues. I hope that you will have a great time in Los Angeles. So thank you so much. I hope so too. Yes, yes, I hope so. Yes. I'll try to, I'll try to scroll down so I can get with the. Oh gosh, this is so great. Everyone here is so great. Let's see. Well, thanks for your patience so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Uh, Gerald says, I think Ayaka Fujitani from Heisei Gamera Films lives in LA. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Etienne says, I haven't watched Octopussy yet. I've watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind and For All Mankind. Amazing movie. Might jump for the 4K. Yeah, the 4K release of For All Mankind from Criterion is really worth considering. Um, Brandon says, once I retire in Virginia, you're more than welcome to come visit me, shoot material. Oh, fantastic. I'll even barbecue. Oh, gosh. I'd love me a good barbecue. Definitely. Oh, fantastic. Oh, and Kristen says we can go to the locations in Wilmington where they filmed The Birds 2. Wow, The Birds 2, you mean The Birds 2 Land's End? Wow. I saw that on TV a long time ago. That was amazing. And oh yes, Brendan is responding to my comment about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house restaurant, Kingsport, Texas. I think that's what you said. Oh, fantastic! Yes, and they also filmed The Crow in Wilmington, North Carolina, and as well as the 1990 Super Mario Brothers. I didn't know that. Wow. Etienne says I was watching Mafioso on the Criterion Channel. Oh yes, yes. Mafioso is also. I want to say, is that an out of print title in terms of the physical media catalog? Oh, I haven't. I'm lately. I'm admit a bit rusty in terms of what's OOP and what's not, but I think that is. Um, but um, or if it's not, please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, Brandon loves the movie. Says Romero is interesting. He's one of the icons of the genre that many don't talk about as much these days since his passing. I think, yeah, he's one of the great, I think, independent cinema mavericks. And I think a release like Martin from Second Sight, which is behind my head, I think is a great example of that. Martin is such a low budget, like WTF movie. And you look at his other films, and you look at the films where he was trying to, in essence, to try to make studio films or working within the studio's system, and for whatever reason, as it emerges, some things worked out, some things didn't. So, but when you're looking at parts of his career when he's getting into like Monkey Shine's territory, etc. Yeah, but even those films have a lot of the Romero touch to them. And of course, people talk about Dawn of the Dead very rightly, Night of the Living Dead very rightly, Latent Image period of his career, and then his career with Richard Rubenstein and into the 70s and 80s, and then his stock company of actors and the Pittsburgh connections. There's a lot of the like in ultra independent spirit movie making at its finest. It's you can see the splices in the edits of the film. It's that kind of homemade feel. You look at a film, one of the recent discoveries, the amusement park. It has that great homegrown quality to it, which I think is so charming, really charming. And even a film like Creepshow, which ups the ante in terms of budget and scares and setups, that still I think has a lovely homemade feel. And you can kind of see the tricks which is great. I really love that, and it's an indication of just what the true independent spirit he is. There's a thing with the Two Evil Eyes, the film that he did with the anthology, the Edgar Allan Poe anthology, the two stories. He did one, and then Dario Argento did the other. And then you can see associated with that, I think, a making of or behind the scenes shot of a particular scene of George A. Romero directed part of that film. And they're shooting, it's actually a pretty important scene that they're shooting. And he's behind the camera, and you can see him like giving direction. He says action, and then he gives action, guidance or direction to the camera operator. But he's just standing there behind the scene or on the set, but sort of in the shadows. And you can see him kind of I think I don't know what he's doing. I think he's flicking a yo-yo or something like that. I don't know. That's the kind of cool thing that just George Romero is just so cool. Such a cool presence, you know. But anyway, so I'm sorry about this. But anyway, SJS Arts says, excuse me, about Haru. You saw it on YouTube with English subs, but it was taken off YouTube a couple months ago. All right, glad. Yes, it is really good. Yeah. Um, let's see, just scrolling down here. Sorry about this. If I skip over your comments, I apologize. It's a little bit hard to. Oh, Maturin, hello, you're Fernando DeLeo. Oh, yes, well done. DeLeo Works. I spoke a little bit about DeLeo Works, I think, during the 31 days of gangster and cop films from last year, I think. If I recall correctly. But, oh, well done. Yes. Jerison says, "Have you? You're excited for Hayao Miyazaki's film? How Do You Live?" I didn't know about this, so I know very little details. So I tend to kind of I'm a bit behind the times when it comes to recent movie news. Um, but I recently did like I'm so behind the times. Like I didn't realize, for instance, that there is a revival of Takeshi's Castle on Amazon Prime Japan until yesterday. I was just like, oh, there's Takeshi's Castle. Oh, Takeshi's Castle? Fun Takeshi's Castle, Takeshi-jo. I looked at it, and so 2023 revival versions. I was, oh my goodness, 8 episodes. That's okay. So I started watching it yesterday. So it was really quite exciting. It's the revival version, kind of a remake. So with all the games and the things set up, it's but updated for 2023. So I haven't quite finished it yet. Almost finished it. Oh, Seth Walsh, it's nice to see you again. And Matthew McConaughey's character in Dazed and Confused likes the Red Album. Yeah, Christian, thank you. Yes. Um, Profound Lightness of Being Asked About Setantango. Yes, I have seen it a number of times. So I haven't spoken about it here. I have thought about speaking about it a little bit, but again, I'm not sure how to tackle it exactly. But, Gerald asks if you visit Niagara Falls on the East Coast, we can catch you for lunch. I used to have connections with Buffalo, New York. My parents, after or around the time I was going to undergrad in the U.S., around that time I think, or maybe after high school or something. But they were living for a time in Buffalo, so yes, I visited them a number of times. A lovely place, absolutely lovely place. Oh, Mike Eli, thank you very much for the confirmation about Mafioso. The DVD, or the Criterion DVD, is out of print, but you can still watch it on the Criterion channel. Fantastic. Jerison asks, about the Super Mario Brothers movie. I haven't seen it yet. I want to go take my kids later, maybe this week, if we can. This week's Golden Week for us in Japan. So it just opened, I think, a few days ago here in Japan. Steve is here. Steve Mars from Los Angeles. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's great. And you're in Los Angeles. Well done. Thank you so much. I'll be in Los Angeles later this year. We'll be moving to Los Angeles. So excited to be. We're not sure exactly where we're going to live yet. I think we're going to be somewhere in Los Angeles County. I'm not sure, but be down south a little bit. Yeah, very, very excited about that. Indeed. Jerison says it was great. It could have been a bit longer. You're talking about the Super Mario Brothers. I'm very excited to see it. I'm a big fan of Super Mario Brothers. We've played all the games. Particular favorite of the moment is Odyssey, Mario Odyssey on the Switch. My family's a big Switch family, so we play Splatoon 3. We're excited for the new Pikmin. Anyone know Pikmin? So we're excited for the new Pikmin game later this year. It's going to be released, I think, in July, so around the time we're moving. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Brandon says, yeah, Romero seems so laid back. I agree. Absolutely agree. Yes. Oh, Enver Varda Kiarostami, it's nice to see you. Well done. It's nice to see you again, my friend. You say, thank you for your great videos recently on Kieslowski's Blue and White. Loved listening to them while I was working. Thank you so much. Red discussion will be up very soon. Adam Kennedy's here. Hello, it's nice to see you. Yes, it's the weekend as well so far. Golden week here in Japan. I do have to work a little bit, not that much, but yeah. So it's good. It's nice to start scrolling down here. Fantastic. Jerison says a lot of shows in Japan were revived recently. Oh, really? Were there other revivals of note? Please let me know if you have any recommendations. Yeah. Let's see, so Christian says, speaking of the 31 days of mafia films, I'm doing a similar video review series for my own YouTube channel, and the topic is Japanese cinema from the years 1950 to 2017 chronologically. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. Well done. Check out. That should be looking forward to that. And you continue. The first film will be Rashomon. Yes, because it's one of my top three movies of all time. Well done. It's a good film to have in your top three. You know, well, I was gonna do my Toshiro Mifune impression from Rashomon, but I'll save that for another day. Yeah, yeah. But or my Machiko Kyo. There's a lot to say about Rashomon. Actually, there's a really lot to say. And there's this whole thing about Rashomon. I mean, I don't want to get too much in the weeds here, but there's this whole thing about Rashomon. If you this idea of like, lying, and are people telling the truth, or are people just lying and to serve their own selfish interests, etc. And it goes into that whole complex psychology and a type of existential threat, in a sense, in terms of how we view ourselves. Because if we can't trust anyone else, then what's the whole point? So that's kind of one of the great messages of the film. But what's so fascinating about that film, and again, is if you look at, again, I don't want to go into too many details, but the quote unquote, when you think of people lying in order to make themselves look better, or to hide something that they don't want revealed, or that maybe they have done something wrong, but they don't want to admit guilt or something. They've done something that merits or warrants them to be considered guilty in the context of criminal law, but they want to evade that type of judgment. And so in order to evade such judgment, the idea is to lie in order to create the story that sets up circumstances that does not suggest guilt under whatever criminal statute or criminal law is applicable there in that case. So if you think about it in those terms, people lie in order to not look guilty. But in fact, when you think about all the stories that are told in Rashomon, you look at the details. What are the people talking about in their own particular versions of the story? And that the plots of their versions tend to make them look guiltier than one might assume, considering the kinds of impulses of lying and the psychological impulses that are associated with that one might seem to be the most common. Let me put it that way. So there's actually, it's a big sort of Pandora's box of thought. So when I go down that path, it becomes this endless path. Why would this, for instance, you have to ask yourself, for this particular story of Rashomon, why would this person say this thing about the story in a way that reflects in a certain way about that person, right? Why would he or she say it in this way. Why not say it in another way? Why say it in this way that they've said? So that type of questioning, I think, is really, really important. Really important when discussing the work of Rashomon. You know, it is about subjective perspective. It is about quote unquote lying. It is about what is the truth. That's for sure. But um, and the maybe the sort of the way that maybe the truth is unattainable, quote unquote. But I don't think the conversation ends there. It's about associated with that. There's all these avenues that one can explore when discussing that. So it should be, I hope, you know, a very very engaging and satisfying discussion. I wish you it's going to be great. You know, great journey. Let's see. Scrolling down here. Sorry. SJHR Films asks about a favorite Julie Cruz song. You mean like a song that she sung? I don't know. I don't have a favorite per se. I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, I don't know about. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm always. I don't know if I have a favorite here. I can't give a list per se, but I can say that one of. I mean, I mentioned this before, but the song in Twin Peaks, which is sung by her, that I mean, there's not to take anything away from other songs that she sung. I mean, "The Voice of Love" is very famous, or "The World Spins," of course, you know, but "Falling," of course. But the one that always I love is "Rockin' Back Inside My Heart," which is from a key moment or key episode from the first run of Twin Peaks, season 2, Twin Peaks. And there are some characters called Donna and James. So that's a really great song. I love that song, "Rockin' Back Inside My Heart." Love that song. Gerald asks, yes, Pikmin on the GameCube. Yes. And then now in the Switch, there's Pikmin 3 Deluxe, and now I think Pikmin 4 is coming later this year for the Switch. I think it's Pikmin 4. There's going to be a dog or something. Yeah. Let's see. Profound Lightness of Being asked, what is your favorite Criterion box set? Oh, that's a good question. Never thought about that. Let's see. Favorite box set. See, I think the World Cinema Project sets. If I had to pick one, it would maybe be the World Cinema Project. Yeah, the World Cinema Project sets are fantastic. So great. So great. So I love those. So let's see here. Scrolling down. Oh, Ju's here. So hello. It's nice to see you. You say good morning. It's nice to see you as always. I hope you're well, my friend. Jerison says, do you think they will adapt Pikmin into a film after the success of the Super Mario Brothers movie? I don't know if Pikmin would be the next place to go. Maybe there would be like Legend of Zelda or something. I would go for a Splatoon film myself. Splatoon is such a big hit, so if you could go for a Splatoon film, like could you? I was mentioning, could you imagine a Splatoon film starring, I don't know, starring I don't know, like Lady Gaga or something. How amazing! Let's see. Scrolling down. I see some discussions about the Netherlands. So these glasses, Preciosa, these are from the Netherlands. So made in Holland. Yes. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, am I frozen here again? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Sorry about this. Etienne asks about Nick Cage movies. I've never thought about a Nick Cage ranking. I haven't seen some of his recent films. I mean, I suppose the films that come to mind, I don't know, films like Wild at Heart or um, Leaving Las Vegas. Oh, that is a tough film to watch. Leaving Las Vegas. That is a really intense film. Wow. Wow. I haven't seen that in quite a while though. Is that released on any Blu-ray or anything? I'm not sure, but because I don't own it. But yeah, that is a very very intense. Yeah, yeah. What a performance. All right, Etienne. So fantastic. Thanks so much, Etienne, for that question about Nick Cage. SJS Arts, excuse me, says, yes, Rockin' Back Inside My Heart is one of my favorites too. Yes, yes. Good choice. Huh. Star Fox. Jerson says Star Fox. That would be interesting. Um, Anver Varda Kiristami mentions the scent of green papaya. Well done. Yes. Yes, well done. Yes, yes, yes. I haven't seen that in a while, but yes, I remember seeing that on yeah. Jason, Jason Orla Riviere from rainy Brooklyn. Once again, thank you. It's dinner time here, and me and my girlfriend are watching you on the big screen while we eat. Oh wow! Greetings, thank you. I'm so flattered and honored, Jason, and greetings to you and your girlfriend as you have enjoy your meal. So thank you so much. I'm I'm I hope that your meal is delicious and pleasant. So, warmest regards. It is now early Sunday, or not early. It's kind of Sunday morning here for me. So, thank you. I've not. I'd love to go visit Brooklyn again if I have the chance when I'm in America. So, yeah. Let's see. Brandon says yes. Leaving Las Vegas is a rough. I agree. Profound lightness of being heavy. Checked out Tokyo Sonata. This is the Kurosawa film Tokyo Sonata. Yes. Um, a very interesting work. Um, let's see here. Okay. SJS Arts says, final stupid question before I go to bed. If in an alternative reality Mifune fought Nakadai and Sword of Doom, who would have won? Thank you for the great work. You do Daisuke gives me lots of joy. Oh, that's an interesting what if question. I don't know. I have no idea. It could. I think the way that what we see, it could go either way. It really could go either way. Although you have to wonder what the dramatic stakes would have looked like if one side had won versus the other side. So if you think about that, maybe Nakadai would get the edge. I'm not sure, but let's see. Brandon says not as bad as Requiem for a Dream or Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, but it does get you. You know, I saw Requiem for a Dream in the movie theater when it was initially released. Wow, that was intense. That was pretty intense indeed. Yeah, yeah. Um, Profound says I find it very casual, in my opinion. You're talking about Tokyo Sonata, I think. Yeah. Um, Kiyoshi Kurosawa film, right? So, Adam says, I can't wait for your take on After Hours. Oh, yes, I love After Hours. I was rewatching my DVD of that. So, um, let's see. Very nice. Christian says, there's a convention center in Wilmington. We can do the convention idea. I was mulling on a previous live stream. You can do the Birds 2 at Land's End convention. We could tour around the locations in it. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Wow, very interesting. I'd love to be able to. Yeah, that convention. What is it? like, yeah, we could all meet. That would be so cool. I don't know what the logistics are for arranging that sort of thing, but I'd love the opportunity. It can be a casual or somewhat semi-formal occasion. I don't mind. I mean, casual totally works for me as well. That would be so cool. Really, really cool. How'd that work in terms of a meetup? What do they call it? Meet and greet? How'd that work? I mean, I'm sure we could figure out something, but let's see here. Um, oh, Laren, Mandolina is here. Hello, it's nice to see you. And you say, have you seen Public Enemies by Michael? And yes, I have. Yes, yes. Excellent camera work. Yeah, that's a really interesting use of sort of the kind of frenzied camera. I agree. Yeah, there's a type of interesting way that past and present, technology and also this early 20th century stories, that kind of combination comes together. It's a very interesting take on that. I agree. And you also say, I was very lucky to watch Heat in cinema a week ago. Oh, that's very cool. I remember mentioning that I saw Heat when it was initially released. I saw that in the theater around 95. Yeah, what a great, wow, to watch Heat in the movie theater. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. Um, you know, Waingro, Waingro, Waingro. So much, Waingro, Waingro. Who's Waingro? Waingro. Try to say Waingro 10 times fast. See if you can do it. I'll try to say Waingro 10 times. Okay, okay. Waingro. I can't do it. Okay. Try to say Waingro 10 times fast. If you can get through it, let me know. Okay, here we go. Let me try it again. Waingro. Ah, I can't do it. All right, let me try it one more time. Okay. Raingro. Ah, I can't do it. If you can say Waingro 10 times fast, you let me know. I can't do it. But anyway. Can you say Neil Macaulay 10 times fast? Neil Macaulay. Okay, that's easier. Vincent Hanna. Can you say Vincent Hanna 10 times? Vincent Hanna. Okay, that's good. I can do that. Waingro. Raingro. It turns into Raingro for me. I can't do it. Anyway, all right. All right, I can't do it. All right, sorry about that. Let's see. Gosh, I can't do it. If you can do it, let me know. If you can do it, let me know. But you have to show me the money. So you have to if you can show me the video or the audio, and then you can send it to me via Instagram. So that's yeah. So that's another plug. Let me plug my Instagram account. Sorry about this. I always do this every time, but my Instagram, I'll put it here. There we go. I'm on Instagram at daisukebepu4. So you can always check out the Instagram account daisukebepu4. So anytime, my dear friends, anytime. I'm very happy to see you there. Let's see. So very exciting indeed. So what did I put on Instagram? My son, my little boy, went to the game center here, this arcade place, and there's some carnival games there, crane games. So he got a huge, he got a number of things actually. He was actually pretty good yesterday. He got some Splatoon bow and arrow things like water guns. And he got a Minecraft watch. So this is a bit of a miracle. There was a small crane game, and it was just one coin, like 100 yen, and you just put it in and just get one chance. And we didn't have time. We had to go home. I just had 100 yen coin. So just one chance, and we had to go home. All right, don't ask for any more chances. So I gave him the coin. He put it into the machine. It was this little machine, and they had these boxes for Minecraft watches. And I just had one chance because we had to catch the train. So he took it and went. Wouldn't you know it? He got it in the first try. So he got the Minecraft watch on the first try. So much better than I could do. So it's great. Absolutely great. So that is what's on Instagram, Dice Get Bet Before at the moment. So if you want to check that out, you can. If not, totally okay. Not offended in the slightest. So that's the best way to reach me at the moment is probably Instagram. So let me know if you want to do that. So, all right. Let's see. I think I have to get going. It's now 10 a.m. where I am. So once again, I apologize. Oh, Buck is here. Buck Bell. Nice to see you. It's great to see you. It's always nice to see you. The Profound Lightness of Being also asked, what is your favorite novel? I don't know if I have a favorite novel. Um, I mean, I do like to read, but I don't have a favorite novel. I mean, I was speaking yesterday with our dear friend SJS Arts, in fact, about Confessions of a Mask by Mishima, Yukio Mishima. So I've known to speak a little about the works of Mishima. I don't know if I would call them my absolute favorites, but at the moment I'm rereading Children of Dune, if that's any indication, and also just finished rereading Burroughs' Naked Lunch in sort of anticipation of a future discussion on the David Cronenberg film Naked Lunch, which I hope to have on this channel very soon. So, yes, Profound Lightness of yes, Mishima is amazing. Yeah, it's his works are very dense and actually quite challenging for me. Um, you know, I remember sort of this great feeling of anticipation as I was reading and going through the Sea of Fertility, the Ford novel cycle, if you know that. But starting with Spring Snow and going into the English titles are what Spring Snow, Runaway Horses, and Temple Dawn, I think, is the sort of, and then Decay of the Angel, right? So, and they get into these very complex, slightly these in terms of quote unquote tradition and sadomasochism. And so they go into these areas and territories that, frankly, are quite challenging for me. But anyway, yeah. So that was a really fascinating. I mean, I was really into Japanese literature, especially when I was in college. I didn't major in literature, but I was just devouring as much because the library is just so intense. It was one of the most amazing things to be able to access the university library, all this stuff. So it was just amazing. But anyway, I have to get going, so I really apologize. So thank you so much for stopping by today, and I apologize once again for the hiccup on the earlier live stream, the technical issues that I encountered there with my Wi-Fi. So, but you know, my I don't know what it is. I think well, oh, now the light that is turned off. Oh my goodness, the light just automatically turned off. So that's kind of scary. But in any event, um, gosh, I don't know what that means. Maybe it's um, gosh, I don't know. Is it Pazuzu or something? Is Pazuzu in the house? I don't know. If Pazuzu's in the house, I better get away as soon as possible. So I was saying I wanted to do the live stream series discussions on The Exorcist. Maybe this is a sign I should or shouldn't. I don't know. But I was trying to think about what I can do for my Exorcist impressions. I mean, I'm pretty limited in terms of what I can and can't do. But I'm trying to limber out my neck, see if I can do some Exorcist contortionistic impressions. But anyway. We'll see. But yeah, Buck Bell, electricity. Yes, indeed. So anyway, thank you so much. Profound Lightness of Being. Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much for stopping. Matt Flaherty. Thank you. Likewise, my dear friend. Thank you. Oh, Profound. Yes, a sailor who fell from grace with the sea. Yes. Well, that's a good one. Yes. Another famous one is, I think, what's the English title? Temple of the Golden Pavilion, King Kakuji. Yeah. All right. Thank you. So, yes, Brandon. Everyone, stay cool. Yes. Right. To quote You know the film, what was it? From Dusk Till Dawn? Have you heard of this film, From Dusk Till Dawn? And it stars George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino and Harvey Keitel. And Juliette Lewis and others, and Salma Hayek and others. And so From Dusk Till Dawn. So to quote George Clooney from the film From Dusk Till Dawn, everybody be cool, you be cool. So everyone be cool, my dear friends, be cool. And I hope all is well. Yes, fantastic. Oh, yes, and Brandon, yes, keep me posted on the Giallo podcast updates. Yes, definitely. I'd love to hear about that. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, my dear friends, thank you. Be cool. All right, from dusk till dawn, be cool. Be cool.